Hello, good morning. Yes, it's 11:12 in the morning here in Albuquerque as I record this. I'm Robert McKay. The channel, as I'm sure you know, is Christianity on the Bottom Shelf. I'm trying to make the Christian faith in small bite-sized pieces, short videos, comprehensible to everyone. In John 14:6, Jesus said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. I am the truth, he said. We live in a society where, although I've not heard these expressions recently, the idea is that truth is relative, that there's your truth and there's my truth. Christianity does not permit that view. There is truth and there is error. Everything which is not the truth is error. For instance, Jesus is God, according to Christianity. That is the truth. Any view which makes him less than or different from God himself is error. Now, you may think differently, and I'm not focusing on that particular point. What I'm saying is that Christianity, if it's true at all, is the truth, and all else is error. And that goes contrary to the popular view today. That's true for you, but it's not true for me. Well, let's look at that statement or statements like it. And to do that, let's use a comparison or whatever the word is. I say that it is true that if you jump off the rim of the Grand Canyon, you will go splat at the bottom. You might then say, well, that's true for you, but it's not true for me. Well, I'm not going to test it, and I don't want you to test it. But if someone does test it by jumping off the rim, we'll know what the truth is. And it won't be that when two people jump off the rim, one goes flat and the other floats. Because the truth is not different for the two different people. The law of gravity operates the same on all objects that go off the rim of the Grand Canyon. And we could use any number of examples where there is the truth. It does not change. It is not variable. It is not. My brain just went blank. I can't think of the word that I want. It is not subjective, but it is objective, and it is what it is. I hate that phrase, but in this case, it fits. Jesus says he is the truth, not a truth, not part of the truth, not a way to the truth. He says he is the truth. You might say, but that's not true for me. Either it's true that Jesus is the truth, or it is not true that Jesus is the truth. If you're saying it's not true for me, then what you're saying is it's not true. At which point you're saying, I am in error. But that cannot be the case if we have two truths. Now, this may sound more like philosophy than doctrine, but Christianity is a rational religion. Yes, emotions come into it. Yes, there are things that we cannot rationally explain. When God operates in the world, sometimes it does not go by the laws of the universe as we understand them. He created those laws. He is outside those laws and outside the universe. But by and large, Christianity is a rational religion. It's for a thinking person. Now, there are offshoots or varieties or imitations of Christianity which are irrational. I understand that. And to someone who's not a Christian, what Christianity says and does and believes may seem irrational. But when you look at the premises, then it begins to make sense. If you start with the premise that 2 plus 2 equals 4, then 4 plus 4 equals 8. But if you reject that premise and say 2 plus 2 equals 5, then no 4 plus 4 doesn't equal 8. When you understand the premises of Christianity, you see the rationality of the whole structure. It is rational to say that there is the truth. It does not change because it's true. To change would be to become error. There are not multiple competing truths. Jesus is not a truth along with Krishna and the horned god and whomever. You can think of gods up one side and down the other, ancient and modern. And here's another truth. If Jesus is the truth, then to go any other way is to go the way of error. And I'm sure you don't want that regardless of your view of truth. You certainly don't want to be wrong. None of us do. That's why people will scream and holler and call names and vilify and everything else under the sun rather than admit they're wrong. They don't want to be wrong. They want to be right. And when they're so hooked into a view and the evidence proves that view wrong, they will attack the messenger rather than admit they're wrong because they want to be right. But if you do want to be right, then it behooves you to understand Christianity. Now, I have 4 subscribers to this channel as I record the video. Who knows, maybe I'll never have more. But if you have questions, leave them in the comments. I don't check the comments every day. There's no point with 4 subscribers. I think I've gotten 2 comments in the whole time this channel has been here. But if you have a question or a comment, say it. Say it calmly. Say it rationally. Say it sincerely. Say it seeking the truth. And I will answer to the best of my ability, because Jesus is the truth. I serve Jesus. Therefore, I serve the truth, and I want you to know the truth also.